Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? All right, just a little bit of an announcement, okay? For the next few days, I'm going to be uploading 3 videos a day, okay? And that's because I will not be uploading on Sunday because it's Easter, all right? And we have plans with the kids, okay? So after, church and their Easter baskets and dinner and stuff like that, okay? So we're going to be having our day with the kids and stuff like that. So I will not be uploading for Sunday. So I'm going to try and get in as much content and information out to you guys as I possibly can for today and Friday and Saturday, okay? So we've been talking a lot about baby formula and what's going on with baby formula, okay? So this picture that I'm about to put up for you is, I've done this before, okay? And this is a recipe for homemade baby formula, okay? And this was put out in the 1960s, okay? So by physicians, by pediatricians, okay? And it's evaporated milk, water, Caro syrup, okay? So, this is, for total SHTF, okay, which honestly, I think would apply to today, all right, because of what's going on with the baby formula. So here's the picture that I'm talking about, all right. What I will say is 13 ounces of evaporated milk, 20 ounces of water, 2 level teaspoons of Caro syrup. Pour 4 ounces into each of the 6-ounce bottles. Feed every 3 to 4 hours. Water at least twice a day. Tea, it says tea, 1 to 2 ounces a day. Vitamins at 10 days. Orange juice at 3 weeks, 1 tablespoon of orange juice or 1 tablespoon of water. That's what it's saying here on this card. Okay, so I'm guessing you heat this up and then let it cool down before giving it to the baby. All right, so for those of us who are expecting parents, or your grandparents, your aunts, or your uncles, okay, and we have a little one on the way, or you have a little one now, okay, it might be best to stock up on evaporated milk and Caro syrup and bottled water, okay, or if you have a Berkey, okay, and keep this stuff in stock in case we can't get our hands on formula, okay, if you haven't already stocked up on formula, okay, for the baby, this would be your fallback, okay? So here it is, all right? Okay, now I was sent this article by one of you guys, okay, and it's about expansive storms that are going to threaten at least 18 states with severe weather this week. This article was posted 3 days ago and it was updated 2 days ago. Okay, so a major storm system is set to produce a widespread and dangerous severe weather outbreak across the nation midsection through the middle of the week. The storm is likely to impact tens of millions of nearly 24 states from the Gulf Coast to the Great Lakes in the days leading up to Easter. Okay. Now predictions made by AccuWeather as early as the middle of last week about significant multi-day severe weather outbreak appear to be on target as storms begin to fire up Sunday night and Monday across parts of the southwestern region. The unfolding severe weather outbreak will likely pose a significant threat to lives and property, and it could lead to disruptions in travel and shipping over the central United States. And people living in or traveling through the region should closely monitor forecasts and stay alert for the latest severe weather watches, warnings, and advisories. Now, the storms will hit some of the same areas that have been hammered by tornadoes, high winds on a weekly basis over the past month, and will likely visit some Midwestern towns that have not yet experienced violent thunderstorms this spring. And the threat of severe weather will extend along a 1,000-mile long zone from the Gulf Coast to the Great Lakes, and is forecast to reach its peak by the middle of this week. Now, severe storms will target some of these areas each day through Wednesday and raise the risk of flooding as they unload frequent round of heavy downpours. Arkansas and Missouri are two states that could be hit particularly hard. Okay, so if you are in these areas, please pay attention. Now, severe weather began impacting Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri Monday night as tornadoes, hail, and gusty winds were all reported. Another explosion of severe weather is anticipated into Tuesday night from eastern Texas, much of Louisiana, northward of southeastern South Dakota, southern Minnesota, and southwestern Wisconsin. Violent thunderstorms are most likely to develop over 2 parts of central states into Tuesday night. Okay, well, this is now Thursday, but if the weather is wonky, has been wonky, I would not, think that it's going to let up anytime soon. One area where thunderstorms are likely to focus will be over Central Plains in conjunction with the main storm system set to emerge from the Rockies, while a second contracted area of thunderstorms will focus across the Southern Plains in association with wind energy from the jet stream. And the northern higher risk zone will include western and central Iowa, southeastern Nebraska, southern Minnesota, northeastern Kansas, and northwestern Missouri. The southern primary threat area will include northeastern Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, as well as parts of southwestern Arkansas and northwestern Louisiana. 2 pockets of land may represent where the most violent thunderstorms and multiple tornadoes are likely, including the potential for several strong and long-lived tornadoes. The greatest risk of multiple strong tornadoes may be centered in Iowa for this outbreak, and severe weather may be less concentrated but still impactful in between and surrounding these 2 areas. Okay, so this article keeps going on and on and on, so I will leave the link in the description box below for you guys, okay? But see, this is why we prep, yes, so we can be prepared for reasons like this, okay? And, I live in an area in the Tampa Bay area that gets, bombarded with crazy storms all the time, so I understand all of this. I really do. We get hit with tornadoes. We get hit with hurricanes. We get hit with waterspouts. We get hit just strange weather all the time, And believe me, I understand. Okay, we have power outages constantly, so I get it. Okay, now commercial break. Yes. Okay, now to this. There has been a bottled water recall that has been issued, though details are a bit sparse right now. On Wednesday, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, which is equivalent to the FDA here in the States, issued a recall on Co-op Clearview brand artisan water. And the reason for the recall was possible microbial contamination, namely yeast and mold. Okay, so that link will be in the description box below. So if you live in Canada, please, check your preps, check your pantries for that water, okay? Now, this email came to me, and this subscriber, she said, I did my own research and clearly I will not get an answer about mandating the limits. I started looking at various weekly ads across the country, and it does seem that each state that the store is in has various limits. And she's talking about Albertsons. Remember a couple of videos ago I did, there was a subscriber, she went into Albertsons and there was a limit of 1 on meats, and the employee of Albertsons said that the mandate was coming down from corporate, okay? So she said, in Oregon, we now went from a limit of 2 on meat items on sale to a limit of 1. Cheese that is sliced or shredded has always had a limit of 4, is now at a limit of 2. I noticed looking through various ads across the country, it is now starting to say whatever the limit is, says per household. No longer are the days you can go every day or a couple of times a week and take advantage of a sale. If your budget allows you to take advantage of the maximum limit on certain items, I suggest you get the maximum, because just like that, your limit number has changed. We went from a limit of 4 on cheese 2 weeks ago and 2 on meat. Now it's a limit of 2 on cheese and 1 on meat in just a couple of weeks. So, you know, these are the things that you have to keep up on, okay? So if you know, like here, we get our ads and our coupons in the mail every Wednesday. So, you know, they don't always put the limits in the ads. Sometimes you have to rely, you know, online, or I find out a lot of this stuff from you guys. Okay, so, you know, we have to, you know, keep each other informed like this. You know, this is why this community is the way that it is. It's so strong and so, you know, personable and stuff like that, because we have to stay this way, you know, stay informed and stuff like that, you know, and it's just amazing. This community is just the most awesome I've ever been involved in. It's just amazing. It really, truly is. So then this email came in to me, and you remember the other day I was saying how I keep getting these phone calls about people wanting to buy my house because they saw my house on Zillow, and it's like, stop. Okay, I'm never going to sell my house to somebody who calls me on the phone. I'm just not going to do it. If I'm going to sell my house, I'm going to sell it myself. You know what I mean? So this person, she got a hold of me and she's like, I received this email a few days ago and I've never heard of this company before. And I've never heard of them either. She said, the reason why I'm sending this to you is because I'm wondering if this is how they will get homeowners to become renters, as in the 2030, you know what, and will be happy. What are your thoughts? You're not far off. You're really not. She said, when I clicked on the get your free estimate link, it didn't work. So I searched it. Here's the link. So I'll put the link in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. Because I'll tell you, you want to talk about hanky? Yeah. I'm not, I'm sorry, but you know, I literally get 3 to 4 calls a day, literally. You know, I've even gotten phone calls from private people who, you know, they say, oh, you know, we saw your house on Zillow, and I'm like, I don't care. You know, they said, well, we'll offer you more than it's worth. And I'm like, no, stop it. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this subscriber, she got a hold of me and she said, just a tidbit of info for our community. The Walmart app seems to have canning jars a couple dollars cheaper than they are in store. I added a couple cases of pint-sized jars to my online pickup order and got them for $8.98. However, when I went inside the store today to pick up another case, the tag on the shelf said $9.47. I thought, okay, no biggie, only 50-cent increase. Wrong. When I got to the register to scan it, it rang out for $10.47. Get your jars now while you can. The lids were also a little cheaper on the app. Guess I'll stick to the grocery pickup option for now. Seems to be more economical that way. All right. Yeah. That seems to... And then, oh, okay. She's been canning carrots. All right, and before I go, this email came to me, and she said, oh Lord, she's been following the rise in catalytic conversion thieves for the last month. Here is a few targeted places. Okay. You've really been doing your research, haven't you? All right. She said cul-de-sacs, 12 stolen. During church services, 15 stolen in Louisiana. You're serious? Someone actually went to churches and stole car parts? What is this world coming to when your car is not even safe at a church? Hospital parking garages, 20 plus hit across the nation. Southern California Edison employee parking lots, 12 stolen. Cleveland, Ohio employee parking lot, 2 stolen. Michigan car dealer lot, 50 stolen. Indiana Walmart parking lot, 69 stolen. And the list of targeted places seems to be the same in most every state. My question is for Dirty White Boy. Oh, Madonna mia. All right, David, listen. It has been suggested to spray paint your catalytic converter fluorescent pink, green, or yellow. How would this stop the thief? And would this harm the catalytic converter in any way? You know what? Dave's website is always in the description box below with his phone number. It's on his website. Call him, okay? Call him. And when you call him, he's going to kill me for saying this, but I don't care. Call him and say, can I speak to Dirty White Boy? He's going to kill me. He's good. He'll call me and say, Anna, what did you do? I love you, Dave. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.